is up, everybody? Welcome.
Damn.
Welcome. What are we at right now, bro? I forget what number we're at. What is this? Episode 14?
Episode 14, motherfuckers.
Welcome to episode 14 of the Lace 'em Up podcast. It is. What are we now? April 18th,
April 18th.
2021.
Yup.
And let's start this off, my brother, with the stars of the week. How about you give us your star first, as usual?
My fucking star of the week, once again, has been someone I've been talking shit all year long, bro. I've been talking shit about this motherfucker all year long. But it's like, they want to prove me some. Steph Curry. They played 8 games in April. This guy's averaging 39 points, shooting 55% from the field, 49% from the 3-point line. He just passed Wilt this week. You know, 10 straight. He passed Wilt on the freaking all-time Golden State record.
The Golden State record.
On the Golden State scoring list. 10 straight games with 30 points or plus. Like, come on, bro. This guy's legit. If his team was performing the way we expect them to perform, that's an MVP candidate for sure. Steph Curry, you my star, man. Keep doing your thing. Keep balling out. Big respects. Who's your star of the week?
My star is the money maker, the dollar pocketer, Ben motherfucking hit the Matt Askren. Bro, we are filming this podcast at 2:30 a.m. in the morning.
Yup.
Do you know what the fuck we waited for? Do you know what the fuck we waited for?
They know what the fuck we waited for.
We waited. I didn't even watch this event. I don't give a fuck about the Black Keys and Justin Bieber. I could care less. I waited. I had that shit on mute on the side for Jake Paul versus Ben Askren. That shit lasted a minute 30 seconds at most.
That's embarrassing.
Embarrassing. Motherfuckers are saying it's rigged online. Shit, I wouldn't be surprised.
Me neither.
But damn, my motherfucker.
Wait, hold on. You gotta say his full name again. Say his full name again. Ben Askren.
Ben Askren. Ben Askren. That motherfucker needs an aspirin. God damn, he touched that map, bro. Shit, that brain. That was. If you paid for this fight.
My fucking bat to your pocket.
If you paid for this fight, I am sorry. I am sorry for you. I am sorry. You paid for a minute and 30 seconds.
Such a fucking waste, man.
And like, bro, motherfuckers are gonna be out here like, yo, he beat an MMA star. No. Motherfucker was a wrestler.
Yeah.
And to be honest, that stoppage was some bullshit, bro. He got right the fuck back up. Let them keep fighting, bro. We paid for this shit.
There's way too much money involved, bro.
Bro, exactly. Let us keep watching. We paid for this shit, y'all. He got right up. He got back up. It's not like he was on the floor asleep for 30 minutes. Nah, he got right back up.
Facts.
And they said stop. I am never paying for... Triller, listen to me now.
Hold on. Now we have to take
I
Jake
will
Paul
never
seriously.
pay.
You'll never pay for them?
Listen. I take Jake Paul seriously. Bro, as much as I do not like the guy, he's a piece of shit human being. He's a genius businessman. Like, this guy had the D'Amelios out there, Chuck Liddell, freaking Diplo,
Justin
Major Lazer,
Bieber.
Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, Justin Bieber. Like, damn, bro. Like, the list goes on and on and on, bro. He had freaking Jack Harlow out there, Pete Davidson. Like, bro, he's a businessman. He's a genius.
Mm-hmm.
Genius as far as business goes, but he's a piece of shit human being. But he can box. I'll give him that. He can fight.
He did his thing.
He can fight. Do I believe the fight was legitimate or not?
There's only so much we can say about that.
I don't know. I could believe it's legitimate. I could believe it was rigged too.
Fact.
I could believe it was rigged. With the money involved, I could believe it was rigged.
Fact.
Like, but my start of the week is Ben Askren because he got himself a paycheck. He's going to be a meme again, but he doesn't care. I actually like Ben Askren, bro. I really like Ben Askren. He's a cool dude. He's unfazed by people's opinions. He's just a chill guy, and I like that. I respect that. But, brother.
He's all about his money.
Man, I could have watched Whitaker versus Gastelum tonight. There was an MMA fight tonight. I didn't see it. I don't know who won. I'm assuming Whitaker because that's who I would guess would win that fight. Yeah. But I could have watched that. That would have been a good fight. Those are two good fighters. But nah. I decided, you know what? I'm out here on a sports podcast, and I decide, let me watch a YouTube star fight a 36-year-old chubby ex-MMA fighter who got knocked out in the fastest in MMA history with a fucking knee to the face. That's what I decided to do. Instead of watching some real fight. That's what I decided to do. I decided to waste 3 hours of my life waiting for 1 minute and 30 seconds. That's what I decided to do tonight. So my star is Ben Askren, for one, wasting my motherfucking time, and for two, good job on you collecting your money. I hope your children eat right and your wife gets a nice vacation. Good for you. And I'm done talking about that fight because there's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to talk about. He was knocked out ASAP.
Too easy.
That's a joke. So anyways, let's hop right back into the NBA because fuck that fight.
Yes, fuck sir. That fight. That was a waste of time.
NBA. Mm-hmm. LeMarcus Aldridge. Everybody was cheesed about him joining the Nets. Motherfucker retires. Yeah. Damian Lillard out here talking about the Blazers should retire his jersey.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
They should. That's LA, bro. He did his thing in Portland before even leaving for San Antonio. If he had stayed there, that's you don't know what could happen, but that's a solid lineup. I always thought having him there, Nurkic, Dame Dollar, CJ McCollum could have been a problem. But him going to San Antonio, he thought he could, replace Tim Duncan when, realistically speaking, bro, you don't replace that boy. You don't replace that boy.
That's top power forward of all time.
Exactly, but like Blazers wise, like in history, like I think they should retire his jersey, just to give him some credit. He did his thing. He had people would consider him to be a Hall of Famer. I don't know if I would put him in the Hall of Fame, but now the Hall of Fame is kind of soft. So like
all the same, super soft. You get a Hall of Fame, you get a Hall of Fame. KB, you can hop in the league and average 30 points for 2 seasons. You're in the Hall of Fame.
Exactly, bro. So like, I would not be surprised if it was to hop in the Hall of Fame easily. It's crazy.
That's all you got to say about the match?
Yeah, not much. He picked his health over getting a ring, which it was a smart thing to do. And he said he had.
I don't know. I would have sat on the bench and rided it out, got myself a free ring.
I don't know, but the thing is, I don't think he would have been able to sit on the bench because they need him. They need his moves, bro. They need his moves because he's better than Blake when it comes to shooting the ball. He's better than Blake when it comes to rebounding, I think, stat-wise. So, like, they would have needed him anyways. They would have needed him for sure. But, yeah.
So you're feeling retire his number and retire his number for the Blazers, and it's a sad thing that he's retired. You feel like it hurts the Nets.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't know if it hurts the Nets as much as I want to think it does, but it hurts his career in a certain extent because he does need a ring.
He was almost at 20,000 points, and he would have gotten a ring. I would have stuck around, like, just for a bit. But hey, man, who knows what his condition is, how bad it was.
Exactly.
Felt it was time to stop. Yeah, that's fine with him.
Yeah.
So, MVP race.
Yeah,
Jokic is the top of the voting. I think it's deserved.
It's crazy because, to me, he is up there, but right now it all depends on what he can do with the team that he has, knowing that Jamal Murray is down.
That's true.
That's all it is.
We'll get into that too.
Yeah.
Where are the Nuggets right now in the standings? Do you know?
I want to say third. I want to say they're third.
Oh, so he's definitely probably the MVP, bro.
Let me check. Let me fact check myself because I don't want to be talking shit.
Check where the Nuggets and where the Sixers are in the standings.
And Nuggets are fourth in the West.
Mhm.
Nuggets are fourth in the West, and Philly is first in the East.
Fourth in the West.
Exactly.
First in the East.
Yeah.
So Jokic versus Embiid. I think Jokic is averaging better stats.
He got better stats than Embiid, but the only stats that he got better than Embiid was assists.
Assists. But the other two stats are pretty equal.
Yeah, they're just
points and rebounds.
Joel's averaging 29, Jokic is averaging 26 points, and then they're both
his average dropped, eh?
Yeah, and they're both averaging 11 rebounds.
Well, I still think Jokic is averaging better stats.
His stats.
So do you think the team standings play a bigger factor, or the player statistics play bigger? Do you think that the fact that Embiid's team is first and Jokic's team is fourth makes a difference? Or do you think that like being fourth is high enough up the rankings where it's just player versus player stats?
I don't know. To me, it's literally just gonna go on how Jokic is gonna be able to carry the team since Jamal is down. Cause Embiid being first, it's not just him. It's the Philly being first. It's literally not just Embiid. Ben Simmons is playing incredible defense. They got this boy called Thibault on their team who's also like crazy.
The Raptors
defender.
were supposed to get that guy, bro.
Yeah, and then Tobias is not playing bad basketball. They got a solid bench. Like it's not just Embiid doing his thing. Now Jokic being able to keep his team within this playoff race without Jamal Murray, that could be huge. So I think he's gonna get it. I think he's gonna get it. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. We already know like Philly fans are gonna be like, nah, it's Embiid, this, that, whatever.
Exactly.
So like,
Embiid the GOAT. I've always thought Jokic is a better center than Embiid, and I still do. So yeah, that's that. I think that Jokic is the best passing center of all time.
Yeah, easily.
So.
Easily.
But it's definitely Jokic and Embiid. They're in a class of their own as centerman. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So you're cool with Jokic being at the top of the rankings for MVP?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm also surprised that for once it's two centers that we're debating at the MVP race.
That's actually ridiculous. Eh?
That's just big time.
That's
right there,
ridiculous.
Like,
that's awesome though. That shows that position's getting with the times.
For sure. Like them motherfuckers got footwork, they got a 3-point shot, they can move the ball. Like I don't know, man. The fact that we're arguing between two centers right now for MVP is different.
It's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
So let's talk about another 76ers player, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Simmons, Defensive Player of the Year over Rudy. Rudy's ranked number 1. I am sorry. Give that shit to Mr. Ben. Give that shit to Ben.
Ben Simmons had an interview like 2-3 days ago on some like Rudy guarded him when they played Utah and he dropped 42 on him. So
bro, didn't Joel and Jokic drop 40 on him too?
Exactly. That's why
Get the fuck out of here. You can guard a guard as a center. Good for you. Good for you.
Wait, not even. We can't even say that you can guard him if he got 42 dropped on his face. Like
Yeah. Ben Simmons is a different story, but I'm saying Ben Simmons is pretty tall for a guard.
Yeah, but still, he doesn't have a shot and he dropped 42 on your face.
Bro, I don't agree. This Rudy Gobert Defensive Player of the Year shit is ridiculous, bro. That motherfucker overrated. Overrated. He's a role player. That's it.
Exactly. He's
a role player. Motherfuckers talk about this guy like he's an all-star, third best center in the league.
I mean, if we're trying to talk facts, like he is an all-star, but like, is he an all-star for the right reasons? You know.
Bro, I would say the offense that Cat brings is just as good as the defense that Rudy brings. You could argue that they're equal in terms of like, Cat sucks on the defensive end, but offensively he's pretty good. Rudy sucks offensively. Rudy's good defensively, unless he's playing a center that can actually score like Embiid or Jokic.
First.
You can't guard the two centers that you have. If he could guard Embiid and Jokic, I give it to him. It's his. He can have it. He can have defensive. But Ben Simmons is out here locking up. He's putting motherfuckers in prison.
But some way, somehow, he's still the best. He's still the third best center in the league, which like he's doing that without a jump shot, without being.
Let's be honest, skilled. Because the centers are a little rough right now. Yeah. Because if let's say if people who usually would be a center like Giannis, like AD, were playing center. Where the fuck is Rudy? He's not up there.
Yeah, fast.
If guys like DeMarcus Cousins don't get injured, Rudy's not up there. Prime DeMarcus Cousins over Rudy any day.
Yeah, fast.
Any day.
Fair.
Any day.
Yeah.
The center position is just dry. Like, other than Embiid, Jokic, who are in a class of their own, and then Rudy and Cat, who are we talking about?
Nobody really.
Who are we talking about?
Nobody really. I feel like the close seconds will be like DeAndre Ayton and like, yeah.
DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, he's gonna have his time, bro. He's gonna have his time.
He will, but I'm just saying, like, if we're talking about any other position, like a player like Cat is like a if we're comparing him to like a guard, right? Let's say a guard with the same talent level as Cat. That guard is like mid-level. It's a mid-level guard. Yeah. You know what I mean? But because he's a center with that talent level, he's in the top like 4.
Facts.
Because the center position is dry.
Yeah.
So not to diss Rudy, he's a good defender. But he can't defend the top centers in the league, and if he can't defend the top centers, and he can't guard AD or Giannis. You put AD or Giannis as centers. The only reason those guys are not centers is because they're athletic. Which is kind of crazy. When a team decides, like if Giannis and AD were on the same team, right? One of them would have to play center, probably Giannis, right?
Yeah, either or. It wouldn't matter, to be honest with you.
But one of them has to play center. Are they not automatically the third best center in the league?
Oh, facts.
Maybe the best. Like, maybe the best.
Yeah, I mean, Jokic's spot is also solidified. Like at that point, yeah, you could pass, you could bring the ball up the court.
Jokic is a guard that's 7 foot and playing center position, bro.
Like
Jokic is unique. I like Embiid. I do like Embiid, but he's not. Other than his shooting, he's not unique. Jokic is unique. Jokic is like the first time we see a center like this.
Yeah, I mean, I would consider Embiid to be unique when it comes to like footwork because his footwork is disgusting. Jokic does not move the way Embiid does. That's for sure. But Embiid's footwork is just dumb. One
on one, Embiid is winning.
Oh yeah.
One on one, Embiid is winning. But if you have to pick a player to plug into your team and make them instantly better, it's Jokic.
Oh, easy. Yeah.
Like easily.
Yeah.
Like one on one, Embiid is winning for sure. But if you had to pick a guy to put into your team and make them better, it's Jokic. He's the best passing center of all time. And I feel that's not a ridiculous claim. I feel like that's valid. Motherfucker's averaging damn near a triple-double as a center. Has a center ever averaged a triple-double before?
Not that I know of, bro. I can't even think of a center that would have been even close to that. Because even passing centers, we don't have those. Like,
bro, this guy's, what's he averaging? 11 assists?
Like
he's up there like that. He's between 9 and 11 assists, something stupid like that.
9.
Bro, 9 assists as a center per game.
Yeah,
that's pretty dumb, bro. That's pretty dumb, bro. Like, what's Embiid averaging? 6
assists, 3. That's what I'm saying.
Yo, you Sixers fans out here saying Embiid is better than Jokic, you're fools. You're fools.
But let's be honest here, bro. It's because realistically speaking, the role of the center is not even to pass the ball. It's just because Jokic is so good at it that's why.
Does it not benefit the team, bro? This guy's averaging the same rebounds as Embiid, pretty close to the same points as Embiid, and he's averaging 9 assists versus his 3. He's a better player than Embiid. I don't care what you say. He's a better center. He's a better center. You hear that? Shout out to my man. He knows who I'm talking to. You know who I'm talking to. He about to be in the comment section right now, tagging this exact timestamp. You know who you are. Jokic over Embiid. You can put that little like that side. What do you call that? The greater than, lower than. You can put the greater than sign for Jokic over Embiid. Oh my God, motherfucker will take that Embiid dick right through the throat.
You woke up today and chose violence, eh?
Bro, because these Embiid fans are so dumb, bro. Just because he goes like a plane out here, he's the best center in the league. Jokic is better than him, undoubtedly better than him. If the Nuggets were performing better than the Sixers, if the Sixers and the Nuggets were in the same position in their respective conferences, it's Jokic over Embiid any day. Any team would say that. Any player would say that. Sorry. Any fan would say that.
Philly got better players, though. Overall, they got better players, I think.
They do, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about who's the better center. But anyways, let's move on from that topic. Because we've been on that for a hot minute. So what we got here?
The Raptors getting fined.
The Raptors getting fined. $25,000 for resting players versus Orlando.
That was
Kalo, Spicy P, and OG.
That was crazy. They were all healthy. They were all healthy versus Orlando, and management decided to rest them, and they got fined.
Why?
Because they're not allowed to rest players on back-to-back games or some bullshit like that.
Dumb. That's all I have to say about that. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Dumb. You got anything else to say other than dumb?
It's stupid, but it's something that like it was needed. The offseason was short as fuck, bro. That's why motherfuckers getting injured like crazy now, and now they're getting fined for resting players.
Bro, that was dumb.
Moving down this list, you already see that Donovan Mitchell got injured, ankle sprain. Boom. James Wiseman torn meniscus. As a rookie year, that's horrible.
That's horrible, but like I don't think like Golden State's not doing anything. They're not missing Wiseman.
No, I think they would, bro.
You think so?
Yeah, he's a solid center for a rookie. He's a solid center.
I know he's a solid center for a rookie, but they're not doing anything anyway.
I mean, they might make the playoffs, bro, and they might make the playoffs, and we don't know what could go in the play, bro. It's the way Steph has been playing. They can make something happen in the playoffs. Maybe first, second round, something happen. And now the fact that their main center went down, that could be an issue.
Yeah. What happened to my man Zaza?
Don't talk to me about Zaza, bro.
We've been smoking the Zaza. What happened to that guy, bro? Is he dead? Is Drake smoking him, bro?
I think he's still on the squad, but he's out there catching rebounds for Klay Thompson.
He's not on the squad. Stop this. He's not on the squad. Let me see this. Zaza Pachulia. This guy is not still on the squad. Where is this guy?
He's not. I saw him catching rebounds.
Who is a basketball operation? He's a basketball operation consultant for the Golden State Warriors.
Oh, okay. That's his new fucking role now.
That's his new role. 37 years old. Get out of here. What the hell is his hometown? Tbilisi, Georgia. Is that ever a real place?
Yes, bro. Don't diss
my
man.
His wife is Tika Pachulia, bro.
Oh my goodness. This guy went to go look for Zaza's wife.
Nah, bro. It's out here on Wikipedia, bro. My guy's from Tbilisi, Georgia, and Tika, his wife is Tika Pachulia. Get out of here, bitch ass injured Kawhi. Damn, his wife kind of bad though.
Yo, shut the fuck up, bro.
his wife's kind of a baddie though. Zaza. He gave her that Zaza.
Smoking a Zaza.
Smoking a Zaza. She's definitely smoking that Zaza.
Smoking a Zaza. Goes straight to the Mantha.
That's exactly what she did. She was smoking a Zaza. She went straight to being a Mantha. You know, like. Damn, motherfucker. She got 2 kids. She definitely going straight to being a Mantha. She went to be a Mantha 2 times, bro.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Oh my god. Tika Pichulia, bro. Shit, let me tickle your Tika, bro.
Oh my goodness gracious. Someone stop this guy, please.
Alright, bro, that's enough. Enough. Let's leave Zaza alone. Fucking, I hate that guy, bro.
You're ripping on Zaza right now.
Smoking the Zaza. I'm smoking the Zaza, bro. I'm smoking him. Alright, bro. So as you said, Mitchell got an injury. Wiseman got an injury. That Mitchell injury hurts, though.
Yeah,
we'll skip over the Wiseman. We spent a little bit of time on that Wiseman injury. That Mitchell injury hurts.
Yeah, big time. I feel bad for Utah, but they're still in good position for the playoffs, and I feel like
scoring on that team though.
I mean, they move the ball pretty well. Like they don't like I said earlier. Like I don't think that motherfuckers got an X factor. I never believed Donovan Mitchell to be an X factor. He did play nice.
People underrate my man's, bro. I like Donovan Mitchell.
I like him too, but he did play nice in the playoffs last year. But I don't think he's just that guy. Like I don't think he has it in him. But we'll see. Like that ankle sprain is probably gonna have him rest until the playoffs, and then we'll see. Maybe he'll pop off. I have no idea.
I think he's still young, bro. I think once that guy gets a little age on him, he might be a performer. I really like Spider, bro.
I feel like there's so many like better players than him in the league that like he's gonna go under the radar.
Matter.
Yeah, but
that doesn't matter.
I mean, to me it does because that's how he's not gonna be an X factor. Like he won't be able to bring that team to wherever the fuck we think this guy can bring the team. Like,
bro, you got a secondary scorer to that team that's a little bit better than Conley. That team's pretty nice. Like, if Conley's your third scorer, that's a pretty nice team.
Who are you gonna add on that team? That's gonna have to be a big man. That's gonna be your second scorer.
Well, like a center or a power forward or a small forward?
Either or. A power forward or a center. A small forward, like...
Who's a nice scoring power forward or small forward in the league that realistically could go to Utah?
I don't know, man. Who the fuck wants to play in Utah? No one wants to play in Utah.
I'm not asking. That's not the question. Just, like, name a realistic power forward or small forward. Like, you know, obviously, like, guys like KD or LeBron are out of the list.
Yeah.
That can go to Utah.
KD's out of the list. LeBron's out of the list. Giannis is
Kawhi's out of the list.
Kawhi's
out of the list.
Paul George's out of the list. Like, big
Paul
man.
George's not out of the list. Let's say Paul George goes to Utah. Is that team doing something? Utah with Paul George, Donovan Mitchell, and Rudy?
I don't see a big difference between Donovan Mitchell and Paul George. Like, game-wise. Like, I don't think one does one.
I think PG's underrated too, bro.
Yeah, no, I mean, like career wise, like PG's been playing longer, this, that, whatever. He's learned the game more, like he knows more of the game. But like, I don't think Donovan Mitchell's like their ceilings are like so similar. Like I don't think Donovan Mitchell does something way better than PG.
Donovan Mitchell's nicer on the inside than PG.
Ooh, right now you're getting extremely disrespectful.
Really?
Right now you're getting extremely. I might have to play some freaking Indiana Pacers highlights for you, bro. Don't make me do this to you, please.
Okay, I'll give that to you.
Yeah, don't make me do this to you.
Because I feel like recently PG's been chilling on the outside a lot.
I mean, that's just the role that they've given him in the past, in the few teams that he's played, like the Clippers, the OKC. Like, it's just I don't know. Once again.
You know what I'm saying though, right? He's become a bit more of a shooter than he was.
Oh yeah, big time.
Like whereas I feel like D Mitchell is like, if that guy's running to the hoop, it's a bucket.
Facts, but then again, you also have to see whatever he has around him. Like he doesn't have to sit behind the 3-point line. Who's the 3-point shooter in like LA? I mean for the Clippers. I mean, like Donovan Mitchell, he got shooters with him. He got to be inside. He got to be the man inside. I'm saying they get a big man.
I'm surprised Rudy doesn't take advantage of the inside, bro.
He's not skilled like that.
I mean, bro, at that height, bro, you should be dunking every man. Like, what the hell? You should be putting that shit in. But anyways, let's leave that topic aside. We got D.Wade is now part owner of the Utah Jazz. Speaking of Utah, I don't really give a fuck about this story, to be honest.
You don't?
How do you feel about that?
I do.
How so?
Because motherfuckers are online saying that LeBron's asking for the Utah Jazz playbook, so he asked D-Wade to be part of the team, so he can get the playbook.
Yo, that sounds like a LeBron move. That sounds like a LeBron move.
That's all I wanted to say about that story. Something like
that sounds like a LeBron move. That motherfucker runs the league, bro. I'm not surprised.
I'm not saying that story is true or nothing, but that's what motherfuckers are saying online. That's it.
D-Wade, listen. These motherfuckers are top of the West. I'm gonna be coming back for injury, bro. Shit, yo, you gotta call my man's Mav. Tell Mav the whole playbook. I wanna know everything. Every X and O. Me and AD about to lock him up. D Mitchell injured. Damn, we going straight to the finals, bro. We going straight to the finals. All I gotta deal with is KD. That motherfucker's calf is weak. I'm gonna cross him up. He gonna step to the side. That guy about to stretch and break. Fucking LeBron James, that guy applauded, bro. That guy, LeBron James, is a super villain in the NBA, bro.
No, big time. He knows what the fuck he's doing. But anyways.
So speaking of the Lakers, though, AD's apparently clear for injury.
Yeah.
Return this week.
They got back-to-backs in Utah and Dallas next week, and they're saying he might come back for one of them games. But once again, it's one of those where like we're only trying to bring him back to see if he gonna be alright to play. That's it. I feel like this whole time, like this whole injury thing has just been a way for them to chill, to kick it for a little bit.
People have been saying that. Because the Lakers are pretty safe right now, right? They don't need to worry about their position. They're making the playoffs regardless. Yeah.
I mean, it all depends on like those next few games. Because they don't want to put themselves in a position where they have to play like that play-in tournament to make sure they make it to the playoffs. They just want to be solidified.
That's so dumb. That play-in tournament is so dumb. Speaking of,
yeah,
like how do you play that many games in a season and have to play it?
It's dumb, but like once again, like they had to find a way to adapt, I guess, which I think that was a stupid idea, but you know.
Whatever. Let's leave the NBA and that stupid idea. Let's move on to the mans, the NHL right there, the NHL. What a ridiculous trade deadline. They actually cut some trades out of here because it was too crazy.
That was a poppin' freaking deadline. God damn.
Alright, so we're gonna start off with, for me, the most ridiculous trade of the deadline. We got Anthony Mantha going from Detroit to Washington for Jakub Vrana, Richard Panik, a first and a second round pick. So let me put this into perspective for you.
Jesus Christ.
Mantha, he's a great goal scorer. Vrana is also a great young player too. They're pretty equal. I would say Mantha's maybe slightly better than Vrana. Slightly better.
Yeah.
But not that much better to get a first and a second round pick on top of the deal.
That's fucked.
Bro, this trade, they've been talking about, so Detroit's GM is Steve Yzerman, superstar player in his time. Alright, that's another highlight pack you should watch. Steve Yzerman and Joe Sakic, bro. They're both GMs right now and they're tearing up the league. So, Steve Yzerman, this guy trades one player for a player that's almost as good as that player, plus a lineup player, a first and a second round pick.
Yeah. That's messed up. Especially if that meant that guy is like close to that Vrana guy. Like, how you giving
He's
up?
He's close. Vrana's younger. Here's the thing. This is the only justification I have. Detroit is shit and Washington is good, and Vrana was not getting that much PT. Okay. So, if he's a good player on a good team and another player is a good player on a bad team, maybe that good player on a bad team is worth more than the good player on a good team.
Yeah, big time.
I understand that. I do think Mantha is better than Vrana. I do think so. I agree. I think Mantha's a better goal scorer. He's got 2 goals in his first 2 games with Washington, by the way. Just to give a point. Vrana's got 1 goal in 1 game with Detroit. So it's looking pretty good right now. So Richard Panik was just a cap dump. They need to clear some cap space. But then they add a first and a second round pick to this deal. If I'm looking at this deal, if I'm trading Mantha and Vrana, okay, so Mantha and Vrana are in the deal. At most, I'm doing Vrana and a third for Mantha. That's the most I'm giving for him. Yeah. That's it. That's the limit of the deal. Big time. So, this deal is pretty ridiculous to me, man. This deal is pretty ridiculous to me. Steve Yzerman's a magician, bro. This guy been stripping teams since he became a GM, bro. He's been stripping teams.
General manager making moves.
This is highway robbery for me. We'll see how Vrana performs. Yeah. Like, I definitely think Mantha's gonna perform no matter what because he's proved it. He's been on a shit team. Yeah. Vrana's been on a good team, so maybe being on a bad team he won't perform. But so far he scored 1 goal in 1 game. Mantha scored 2 goals in 2 games. So.
Oh wait, so they got traded on Monday. They played their first games already.
They played their first games already. Mantha's played 2 games for Washington. He scored 2 goals. Mantha definitely fits into Washington's lineup better than Vrana does, just because he's got a shot. You know. Okay. Like, if I look at that team, there's no other player than Ovi who's got a nasty shot on that team. Now they have Mantha, which is nice. Vrana's like a pretty good all around offensive player, but he's younger than Mantha. And they gave up a first and a second and a roster player. Like, Richard Panik's going to play in the Detroit Red Wings roster because they're shit. So he's going to play. Whereas with Washington, he would be like a 4th liner or a scratch player. So I think Detroit did pretty nasty on this deal and highway robbery, but we'll see how it all plays out in the end.
What does that mean for Washington, though? Like that?
I mean, they're doing good, bro. They're like up there in their division. They're first or second in their division, if I remember from what I was hearing. Like, once again, I'm not paying attention to too many other divisions than the North Division, but they're up there in the division. Washington's nice, but like, Washington gets better from this trade, but they gave up a lot to get better. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they didn't have to give up as much to get. Bro, they gave up a first and second. And let me get this here clear for our NBA fans on here. A second round pick is very valuable in the NHL. Like, first and second round pick is super valuable. This year it may be a little less valuable because it's a COVID season and we haven't got to see these young players play as much.
Yeah.
So the draft picks this season, I feel like lost their value a little bit, but that's still quite a bit. In the NHL, the first, second, and third round picks are all valuable because you could always draft a decent player. Because don't forget, it's not a starting five in the NHL. You have a starting what? You got 4 lines of forwards with 3 players on each, and then you got 3 lines of defensemen with 2 players on each. So that's a lot more players than a starting 5, right? So the deeper you go into the draft, the more valuable the players are because there's more players that need to be in the starting lineup.
Yeah.
So those lower picks are worth a little bit more. But let's go to the next trade. There was a 3-way trade between Tampa, Detroit, and Columbus. So Tampa gets David Savard out of the deal. Pretty solid defenseman. He would have been a nice add to the Leafs if we could have got him. But Tampa's out here stacked. This team's so stacked. They have Nikita Kucherov, who I think is a top 5 player in the league. He's been injured all season.
Yeah.
They're keeping him on long-term injury reserve, so he doesn't count towards the cap. And then in the playoffs, they're going to bring him back. So it's basically like a free addition of a superstar player in the playoffs. And they're getting this debate.
How's that fair?
Guy. Bro, the cap trickery in the NHL is an art. It's an art. Look at the Leafs right now. We'll get into the David Rittich trade later, but they got Freddie Anderson, who's making $5 million against the cap on injured reserve, and he's not coming back to the playoffs. I promise you that. It doesn't matter. He could be healthy this day. Yeah. The GM is telling him right now, you are still injured. You tell everyone you're injured. You're injured in our books. You're injured until the playoffs come back because you count against the cap. And the cap, like the salary cap in the NHL, is very strict. Very strict. So, anyways, so 3-way deal between Tampa, Detroit, and Columbus. Columbus get Lashoff, who doesn't matter, just a player. Detroit gets a 4th round pick, and Tampa gets David Savard. David Savard is like a top 4 defenseman in the league. Not like top 4 as in all defense. I mean top 4 as in the lineup. He could be in your 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or 4th position.
Yeah. In
your 6th defenseman, he's within the top 4 of the 6th defenseman. So pretty solid D-man. So they get him. The reason it's a 3-way trade is once again for cap reasons. One thing that's I feel like the NHL trades are more interesting than any other sport because of the cap. So the reason this is a 3-way trade is because so David Savard goes to Detroit first, and Columbus retains salary on Savard. He goes to Detroit, and then he goes to Tampa, and Detroit retains salary. So 2 teams retain salary on the player before he got to the eventual final team.
Yeah.
To make his salary lower. So 2 of these teams are going to be paying his salary. I think he's got 1 year left on his contract. So for the rest of the year, these 2 teams are going to be paying the salary of this player. And Tampa's stacked. The only team that's more stacked than Toronto right now is Tampa Bay. They're on paper, it's Tampa Bay's first team in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Toronto's 2nd. On paper. I'm not talking about like where they are actually.
Yeah.
But on paper, the players they have, Tampa's 1st, Toronto's 2nd. So this is a pretty good ad by Tampa. They're scary, man. That defense, that offense with Kucherov coming back in the playoffs. That Tampa team's disgusting.
So the playoffs about to be dangerous.
Yes, sir, bro. The playoffs about to be dangerous. But we're facing Canadian teams for the first 2 rounds, and I ain't stressed about no Canadian teams. I don't care. Y'all Winnipeg fans can talk shit. I've been seeing y'all talk shit on social media. Y'all Winnipeg fans, y'all Montreal fans, y'all can talk shit. Think you're gonna win. We're gonna. Look at your 2 butt cheeks right now, bro. Look at your 2 butt cheeks. They're nice, right? They're nice and white or black or whatever race you are, whatever color they are. Just know when the playoffs start, if you're white, that shit about to be red. If you're black, that shit about to be white, bro. You're about to be pasty white on your butt cheeks. Whatever else, just know your butt cheeks are getting destroyed. The Leafs are coming in there. Bop, 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 bop. You are not winning.
You have a lot of faith.
You are not winning. I bet it right now. Y'all are all losing. If we don't get through the Canadian teams this year with the trades we made, which we're about to get into, the Leafs, I sacrifice my painting fandom. That painting that poster right there, I will take that shit, I will wipe my ass with it, and I will toss it in the fire and pour gasoline on it. If we don't win against the Canadian team. Bro, I don't care about this. Look who's on there. Who's that? Jake Gardner, he ain't even on the team no more. Phil Kessel, he ain't on the team no more either. This poster old. I'll take that shit, I'll burn it. I'll burn that shit. You see that shit right there? That's got signatures from Leafs players. Who do I got on there? I got Ben Simmons.
Yeah, look at that elite boy. He got signatures.
Signatures. Yo, it says 2 Thierry on there.
Damn.
James Reimer wrote that. I love James Reimer, but he wrote that shit. It looks like ass, bro. This guy spelled my name. It looks like it was written by a kindergartner, but he's good at sports at the very least.
So you really solidified, huh?
Bro, I got Ben Simmons on there. I got James Reimer on there. I got Tyler Bozak on there. Who do I got? I got Grabowski on there. Joffrey Lupul.
Tyler
Clark MacArthur. Jake Gardner. What's the name? Franson. I forget that guy's first name. This is how you know. If people were Leafs fans for a long time, this is how you know how old this signature was. It was a long time ago. Who else do I got on there? I got Tyler Conley or Tim Conley. Do you guys? Who knows who Tim Conley is? Nobody. This shit's old. Who else do I got on there?
The only guy I know is Andre Abernathy from that Primo commercial.
I got Jay Rosehill. Do you know Jay Rosehill?
Who the fuck is that, bro?
Bro, this guy, all he did was toss fists. That's it. Jay Rosehill. If you were a Leafs fan for a long time, you know who Jay Rosehill is. I got Jay Rosehill on there. Who do I got? I got Jonas Gustafsson. You remember when James Reimer and Jonas Gustafsson were our goalkeepers? Nah, you don't. Because you have not been a Leafs fan as long as this man's right here.
Yeah.
If you're young.
You seem pain, you.
I got Morgan Rielly on there. That's not a bad signature. I got Matt Fratton. You know who Matt Fratton is?
No Matt Fratton. What
Do you
the
think
fuck?
I care about this signature? Do you think I care about these signatures right here? I will burn that shit.
No.
I will burn that shit. I got a Phil Kessel poster right here. You can't see it. You can see the EL right there on the side. I will burn that shit too.
No, you
I don't give a
fucking
fuck
won't,
about
bro.
these posters right here. The Leafs gotta win 2 rounds with the trades they just made. So let's get into that shit right now. Actually, first, before we get into that shit, we'll get into a quick Montreal Canadiens trade. Montreal got Jon Merill from Detroit for Verbeek. I don't know who the hell that guy is, and a 5th round pick. Pretty cheap for a solid defensive player that they get to add to the lineup. Anyways, excuse me. Now let's get into the Leafs trade. We get my man's captain of the Columbus Blue Jackets, Nick Foligno. Do you know who that guy is?
I don't know. I don't know who that guy is, but from the trade details, bro, that looks like a lot.
It is a lot. It's a lot for Nick Foligno. We gave them a first and a 4th for Nick Foligno. Nick Foligno is a 2nd or 3rd line player, but the Leafs need guys who will go out there and crush bodies and throw fists. And the good thing about Nick Foligno is he does all those things, but he's got a bit of a scoring touch. We can't be out here depending on Zach Hyman to do everything.
Big facts.
Zach Hyman has been doing too much, bro. That motherfucker takes this team on his back.
That's a
on
real
his
warrior.
back. He's my favorite player on the team for a good reason. I like Zach Hyman more than Mitch Marner, Austin Matthews, William Nylander, John Tavares. I like Zach Hyman more because this guy, you cannot name me a game where Zach Hyman played a bad game. You can't.
You're a real hustler.
You can't. You go find me a highlight. That's right. I said that shit 3 times because you can't. Go find me a highlight of a game where Zach Hyman played a bad game. You can't. Whole team could be playing bad. He's still playing a good game. It doesn't matter if he scores. He's always trying his best. He's always working. I'm convinced that you can make a forward lineup full of Zach Hymans, clone him throughout the lineup. That team's winning the cup. Because Zach Hyman's a worker, bro. He does his work. He shows up every day. You break his finger, he comes back and he'll shoot as if his finger is not even broken. That's the players that are worthy. And we just got one.
You're
Nick
a pure
Foligno.
Zach Hyman fan, bro. Fuck the Leafs. I love that guy. He's a Zach Hyman guy.
I love Zach Hyman so much. And Zach Hyman's a businessman, bro. This guy started his own video game company, 11 Gaming. He writes children's book. He's got 4 books.
That's crazy.
Bro, this guy's a businessman. He's a smart man. He knows once his career is done, he's got to make money some other ways. So, yo, Killian, show me that energy, bro. Wipe them tired eyes, bro. Wipe them tired eyes.
The alcohol is getting to me, bro.
What alcohol? What are you talking about? We don't drink.
It's the liquor.
We don't drink.
It's it's the liquor on the Saturday, bro. After this freaking Ben Askren fight.
Trash. Don't even talk to me about that shit. Let me talk about good trades that the Leafs made that I want to speak on. Nick Foligno to the Leafs. We overpaid a little bit, 1st and a 4th. But Nick Foligno he's either slotting into that 2nd line with Tavares and Nylander, or he's slotting into the 3rd for some extra scoring, and he adds some grit. What the Leafs need is some grit. What we need is when they take
1st and the 4th though.
Hey, man, if they win the cup, do you care?
Only if they win the cup.
If they win a cup, do you care?
I don't give a fuck.
Exactly. So that's the bro. It's very clear that this team's going that they believe that they're going all the way and they're trying to go all the way. It's very clear that that's the goal this year, and I like seeing that. I hear it from the players. I like it. I don't believe it because I'm a Leaf fan and I don't trust these motherfuckers, but I like hearing it. So we got Nick Foligno. What we also get is David Rittich. Have you watched David Rittich's games? He's played the last 2 games.
No, I haven't seen that.
Solid.
Really?
We call this man Big Save Dave.
Big save.
Save Dave. Every time this guy plays the Leafs, shut up. This guy's locked down against us. We paid a 3rd round pick for a backup goalie. That's a little expensive again.
But I still
once
don't.
Again,
I still don't get this whole like goalie thing. Like I thought Anderson and Kemba were doing their thing. Why are we adding an next one?
well, Campbell's doing his thing. Anderson hasn't done shit.
Oh yeah.
Anderson hasn't done shit, and he's injured, and he's making $5 million. So they 100% told him like, yo, just you're chill. You're not playing until the playoffs because they just added Foligno and their salary retained on Foligno as well. Just by the way, so they added Foligno and Rittich. Rittich is a nice goalie, bro. Right now we got 3 goalies who could play in the NHL, which I like. We got an extra forward, and the 3rd trade we made is we got Ben Hutton from the Ducks for a 5th round pick, which is nothing. So we got a depth defenseman. So we got depth right now. Yeah. We got depth, which is nice. Because the lineup is nice, bro. The lineup is nice. The Leafs have been dominating this season. They've been dominating this season. In my opinion, they're the 2nd best team in the league. It's Tampa, them, Colorado, and I don't give a fuck about the rest.
I really hope you're not just saying that because you're a Leafs fan.
No. I'm saying it because on paper. If we're talking about on paper right here. Mm-hmm. If I'm talking as a Leafs fan, I'm like, these motherfuckers are the 10th best team in the league. But I'm looking at on paper right now. What the team has in the lineup, names, quality of player, they're the 2nd best team in the league. Yeah, but if I'm looking at it as a Leafs fan, I'm like, yo, they're 10th or 15th best because I don't trust Leafs teams because I've been disappointed in the past. So, anyways, Boston. Speaking of the team that gives us nightmares, they made some pretty big trades too. They get Mike Reilly from Ottawa, who's a decent defender, and they've had some AHL defenders playing in their lineup right now, which they need to get those motherfuckers out. So they get an NHL defender for a 3rd round pick. Yeah. A little bit of overpayment. Good for Ottawa because that team's ass, and they need to get some high draft picks. They trade away a lineup player out. I don't think Mike Reilly was in their top defensive pair. He was either 2nd or 3rd defensive pair, but good addition for Boston. Now, this is the best trade of the deadline right here. They get Taylor Hall. 2 years ago, this guy was league MVP. They get Taylor Hall and Curtis Lazar, who's actually a good player as well. What do they get? What do they trade to Buffalo for him? They trade a decent guy who I don't even know if I can call him a prospect anymore. He's been in the NHL for a bit. I think he's like 23.
Okay.
And a second round pick. So they trade a decent prospect and a 2nd round pick for a former MVP and a lineup player.
Why?
Well, apparently Taylor Hall had a no trade clause, and he said, "Trade me to Boston." If I'm Buffalo, I'm like, "All right, bro, you're gonna spend the season in Buffalo then. Enjoy. Damn. Enjoy 4 months of pain if you don't want to go to the team I send you to.
Wow.
Enjoy."
Wow.
But he says, "I want to go to Boston," and they made it happen. They got stripped. Boston just got 2 lineup forwards for a lineup prospect.
Are you worried about Boston now?
I mean, shit, bro. They got like 4 All-Stars on their team right now.
Oh my god.
I'm not that. I think the Leafs on paper are better than Boston, but the Leafs have been better than Boston on paper before. We all know what happened. Let's not talk about it. Let's enjoy this. Let's enjoy this right here, because this is Toronto's only salvation. Forget this. All this. Forget this. That logo. Fuck that logo. Fuck that logo. Fuck that whole logo, bro. Fuck that whole logo. Fuck all of that. Fuck all of that. You know, I should burn that shit today. Fuck all of that. I've been a Leafs fan for a long time. But I'll tell you right now, KB, I've been a Leafs fan for a long time. In all my years of being a Leafs fan, this is the best team I've ever seen.
That might say a lot. Maybe you might see a championship in your corner.
I don't want to get too excited for a championship, but this, on paper, is the best team I have ever seen. We've got 2 top 5 or top 10 players in the league with Mitch and Austin.
Fair.
We've got like 3 goalies who can actually make saves, which is all that matters. We've got a solid defense. We've got John Tavares, who if he was on another team, he'd be a star. But because he's behind Austin Matthews, he's got to cool it down. But we saw Austin Matthews was injured in this last game, and what did John Tavares do? He scored. We got vets, solid vets. We got this team is just solid, bro. I don't want to get too excited because when I get excited about the Leafs, they disappoint. But this is solid. But anyway, shout out to Boston for this highway robbery. They got an MVP and a lineup player for a rookie and a second round pick. Pretty nasty. And then the last trade I want to talk about. You know Vince Carter, right?
Yeah.
You know Jeff Carter?
No.
Jeff Carter. You know that the LA Kings won 2 cups, right?
Yeah.
Back in the early 2000s. Jeff Carter was a big contribution to that team. He's a bit old now. So the Penguins get him for a 3rd and a 4th. That's a even trade. It might look bad for the Pens in a bit.
But that's a 3rd and 4th. Like I feel like it's so much easier for hockey people to just trade like draft people.
Like draft picks?
Yeah.
In hockey, 1st to 5th round picks are pretty valuable. Like the only picks that are not that valuable are 6th and 7th.
Okay.
Like 1st to 5th are pretty valuable picks. So just look at it that way. Don't forget we got a cap. We got more lineup players. It's a whole different environment. Don't even compare it to basketball. You won't understand it. Don't even compare it. So a 3rd and a 4th round pick is pretty expensive for an old player who's making a lot of money. But the Penguins, they need to do something this playoffs, bro, because they gotta use Crosby until that motherfucker gets old and retires, bro, because they're running out of time. He's getting old now, so they gotta make something happen with him. So decent trade. There was a lot of other like decent trades that happened during the trade deadline, but there was too many crazy trades, so we're not gonna talk about them all.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Monday was crazy. Let's
move on. Yeah, the trade deadline was Monday, by the way. Let's move on to something I'm excited to talk about, my friend. The champions. The champions.
This guy is so funny.
Champions. How accurate was my singing? Was that pretty close?
It was horrible, my bud. But you know, I fucks with your singing. You know what I mean?
Wow, you fucking bitch. You don't support me. I can't be in the opera.
Nah. Oh no, no.
I can't be in the opera.
No.
Anyways.
Yo, watch out. You might get canceled.
Why would I get canceled?
You never know, bro. Cancel culture goes crazy nowadays.
Don't cancel me for singing. I'm gonna get canceled for singing.
With that voice, you might, bro.
The champions. The champions. So in the Champions League, we got the semi. We're moving on to the semis.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we got? We got Real beating Liverpool. We got PSG beating. No wait, am I true? Yeah. Wait, who do we got? We got PSG beating Bayern.
Yeah.
We got Real beating Liverpool.
Mm-hmm.
We got Chelsea beating Porto, and then we got Man City beating Dortmund.
Mm-hmm.
So, were all your predictions right? Yes. The only prediction I got wrong.
I shoot 100% from the field. You know where to find me, bro. This is what I do.
The only prediction I got wrong was Bayern versus PSG.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think Bayern played better than PSG.
Yeah,
but,
whatever.
You know, PSG got the cheat code.
Yeah, whatever. They play better. I remember how I was saying I was gonna.
Bayern did play better than PSG, bro. I'm sorry, especially the first game.
Nah, they only played better than PSG in the second game.
No, they played better than PSG the first game.
Yeah.
Fucking Navas robbed that game.
Yeah, Navas robbed that game. That's why they won 3-2.
Navas robbed that game.
Alright.
Navas robbed that game. Go watch the highlights, people. Go watch the highlights. Look at who had more quality chances. That's all I'm gonna say.
Anyways,
it's online. It's online. Don't believe this capper, right?
Bet. Whatever chances you want to talk about, by the end of the day.
But anyways,
who won?
My prediction was wrong. Last week.
So who won? Please say it.
PSG won.
Okay, so last week I was talking shit about how I was gonna make you do something, right?
Yeah.
Right,
So I told you to give me the challenge before the podcast, and you did not.
All right.
But I'm gonna be a good sport, and I'm gonna let you still give me a challenge because my prediction was wrong. What's the challenge? Say it right now.
Right now, you want me to say it?
Say it right now, yeah, because I gotta do it on the next episode.
All right, so I got this pink wig that you're gonna have to wear for the next episode.
A pink wig?
I got this wig.
How are you gonna get that to me? We're under lockdown. You're gonna break protocol?
Yo, Dougie, just for that I will. Yo, Dougie for you.
What pink wig? Can you show it? Can you go grab it?
I don't have that shit right now.
Where is it?
I'm gonna find it.
Hello, go find it right now.
Nah, I can't find it right now, bro. I can't find it right now.
Show it to everybody, bro.
Yo, but you'll show it next week.
You don't know where it is.
It'll be on your head top.
Why do you have a pink wig in the first place?
Yo, it was my Halloween costume 2 years ago.
What was your Halloween costume?
It was a clown.
Wow, you really represented your true self on Halloween, did you?
Hey man, I stayed clowning motherfuckers the same way I clowned your fucking ass, thinking that Bayern was gonna fucking win. Fuck out of here. Now you gonna wear that motherfucking wig and you gonna be the clown next episode. Y'all heard it here first.
Can I wear a hat on top of my wig?
Hell no.
I just have to wear the wig.
You just have to wear the wig.
What about my headphones? Can I wear my headphones on top of my wig?
Yeah, for sure. You need your headphones. You need your headphones. You can't execute without your headphones. You won't be able to hear me.
Is that wig dirty, bro? Is that wig clean?
Do
I need to wear a do-rag under the wig?
Don't matter. You gotta wear that wig, boy. You gonna make it happen. You gonna make it happen. All this shit you was talking about my mans and Mbappe and Neymar.
I didn't talk shit about Mbappe and Neymar. They're a cheat code.
Okay, well you said. I mean, you know about them being a cheat code when I use them on FIFA. That's for sure. But you didn't know there was a cheat code in real life. That's for sure.
FIFA after this.
Yo, don't talk your shit, bro. Don't talk your shit, man. Please. You know how I do after motherfuckers talk shit to me. This
motherfucker with them sticks, trigger fingers.
Trigger fingers. You know, you, me, and FIFA. You know, it's a different deal, bro. You know, it's a different deal.
Bro, you win by 1 goal max. Yeah. Anyways, let's move on from FIFA.
He called me the capper today.
Nah, bro, you win by 1 goal max. 1 goal max. KB pays EA, bro. My guy got so many lucky bounces, but we'll not even get into that because we're gonna talk about FIFA all night. So, anyways, on to the semifinals. Leave FIFA. Leave FIFA.
1 goal max. 1 goal max. We'll post a picture of a game right after this freaking episode, and we'll see if it's 1 goal max. But anyways,
we'll see if it's 1 goal max, bro. We'll see if it's 1 goal max. If I win, you gonna post it?
You can post it whenever you want, bro.
I don't want to post it. I want you to post it. I want you to post it because you won't.
Yo, motherfucker.
If I beat you, will you post it after this?
Yo, within the last week, how many games have we played?
We've played... What did we play? 3?
We played only 3 games within the last week?
We played maximum 4.
Okay, how many games have you won?
I haven't won any games.
All right, nice that.
But you won...
Next topic.
You won all of them by 1 goal. All of them by 1 goal, except for one where I got cheesed. When I get cheesed, it's a slap up.
All right.
When I get cheesed, it's a slap up. But fuck the FIFA game, bro. FIFA 21's trash. Y'all, EA, fuck y'all for ruining defense. Fuck y'all for ruining defense. This dumbass AI that you guys built, we're out here with 1 defender. The rest of the AI, they're out here like Moses was like, split the seas.
They
go over to the side of the pitch and it's 2v1, 3v1.
If you can't play defense, just say that. If you can't play defense, just say that.
Yo, admit this. Tell the truth. Am I not the best player you've ever played on FIFA? On defense.
I mean, if I'm able, and I told you that before.
Speak on your online players that you've played in whatever Division 1, Division 2, whatever. Speak on the online players versus me on defense. Am I not one of the best defensive players you've ever played?
Okay, but let's be honest here. If I'm
No. Answer the question. Don't round about it.
No. I've answered the question. No.
Am I top 3?
Yeah, easily.
Okay, there you go. That's all I need. That's it. Yo, fuck FIFA. Fuck FIFA. Move on from FIFA. We'll play later. Okay? Fuck FIFA. Let's move on, because fuck that game, bro. I'm lucky I haven't shredded that CD yet, because EA, you ruined that shit. For offensive players, you guys stack that shit against it. If you ever played FIFA defensively and just went for like a 1 or 2 goal win, as soon as what? FIFA, the last game where you could play that style was what? FIFA 16? After that, rest in peace to your whole career, bro. Everybody's slapping you online. Because this AI, you can't run the ball into the AI. Because if you try to run the ball into the AI, the motherfuckers are going to be like, oh, I'm a defenseman. You're not controlling me. He's running at me with the ball. Whoop-dee. 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 They're just gonna let him run right past him. They're like, oh, was he coming at me with the ball? Oh, you weren't controlling me? Oh, never mind. I'm just gonna let him walk right through. Yo,
you just gotta know the groove of the game, bro. That's it.
Screw that game. Yeah, the groove of the game is press L1 1,000 times until you get who you need to get on defense. But anyways, fuck that shit. All right, bro. So, anyways, we got Real versus Chelsea, PSG versus Man City.
Yeah.
What do you got here? You got Chelsea beating, honorable mention, Chelsea beating Man City in the FA Cup semifinal.
Yeah, wait, hold on, bro. We have to talk predictions for semifinals. The fuck? This guy's moving fast as shit.
I want to move that to our Podbate, so we'll save that a bit.
Okay, bet.
So what's this honorable mention here? Chelsea beating Man City.
Chelsea played Man City in the FA Cup final earlier yesterday. We played Man City in the FA Cup semifinals and we beat Man City 1-0. So Chelsea's back to the FA Cup final. My Man City fans, you know exactly what I'm talking to right now.
FA Cup. What is that? What even is that? FA Cup.
Oh my goodness, bro. Please, dude, don't even chill.
Champions League over FA Cup, just like Jokic over Embiid.
That's the dumbest comparison you could ever make in your entire life, bro.
Why?
Because Champions League is European, FA Cup is English. Like, go take a seat.
So you can't compare Euro to World Cup because Euro is European and World Cup is World?
So we compare Euro Cup and World Cup?
Of course we do. What other cup are you going to compare to the World Cup other than the Euro Cup?
So if we can compare...
You're going to compare the South American Cup?
So, I mean, if you're able to compare Euro Cup to World Cup, you should be able to compare South American Cup.
No, because European teams are better than South American teams.
World Cup is like all the teams in the world. The Euro Cup is just Europe, right?
Are you saying that Euro Cup is not the second best national championship after World Cup?
When did I say that?
No, I'm asking that question. Is the Euro Cup the second best championship after the World Cup?
It is, but why?
So then how can you compare the South American Cup?
What the fuck are you saying?
Yo, I'm not saying anything. You were saying something.
I'm saying you don't compare Champions League and FA Cup. Like, that's not comparable. What the fuck is this guy saying?
Bro, get this FA Cup comparison out of here. You're a Chelsea fan. That's why you put this shit up. Why did you even make me read this as the host, bro? Fuck that, bro. I'm not reading that shit.
No one asked you to read that shit. That's my honorable mention.
Okay, you honorable mention it. Read it again for me.
My honorable mention. Shout out my Man City mans. My Man City mans. You know exactly what the fuck I'm talking to. Chelsea beat Man City 1-0 in the FA Cup semifinal. That's all I gotta say. Motherfuckers out here comparing fucking Euro Cup and World Cup. Like, what's wrong with this guy, bro?
Man City's gonna slap up Chelsea in the Champions League.
Man City's not even facing Chelsea in the Champions League.
I know, but if Chelsea goes to the finals and Man City does, Man City's slapping up Chelsea in the Champions League.
How much you want to bet? Let's go.
You think Chelsea's going to the finals?
Realistically, okay, we said we're talking about this shit in the pod.
Okay, we'll save it for Podbate.
Right.
The only thing is the KDB injury.
Oh, now we already got excuses. Fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here. Just get out of here.
Let's get into the KDB injury.
All right, bet. He got injured, ankle injury. He might not even make it back for the semifinals. What's gonna happen now? What's your excuse?
That hurts Man City, man. That hurts Man City. Man.
Why? Because he's the best player on the team? Because he's the best midfielder in the world, right?
He's the best midfielder in the world.
Exactly. So he might not even make it back. And without KDB on the pitch, can Man City even do something? I doubt that. There's no maestro on the pitch. I doubt that.
Yeah, but if Man City doesn't make it to the finals and Chelsea does, my argument doesn't even apply because it's not Man City versus Chelsea.
There you go. So your shit talking doesn't even apply. Yo, just because you're saying that, you should definitely wear that wig times 2. Like, watch out, bro.
I'm gonna wear the wig. How are you gonna get the wig to me?
Don't worry, I got this. Rules are meant to be broken. My doggy Ford, he knows I break the rules.
Fuck Dog Ford, bro.
Whoa, bro, you can't be saying that we're trying to be monetized.
I don't care about nobody. Fuck you, Dog Ford, bro. Fuck you, bro. What the hell, motherfucker? About to charge $750. I can go on a walk, bro. I can't go on a walk.
You're crazy. I went on a walk today. He ain't touching me.
Bro, can I go take a shit? Can I go take a shit? You're gonna charge me too.
Hey
You're
man,
gonna charge me too.
I don't even think that's legal, bro. What the fuck? Are you...
Bro, taking a shit ain't legal. Bro, shit, motherfucker. Can I cut my grass? Can I cut my lawn? Or am I gonna breathe on somebody across cutting their lawn too? Anyways, whatever. We'll leave that. If you live on Ontario right now,
free motherfuckers.
Free up.
Free my man up. Free my man up.
Free up. Free up. If you live in Ontario, free up, bro. Oh my god. But anyways, let's talk about some soccer. If you're a world fan out here listening to this soccer rant right here, just know Ontario, Canada, free us. So KDB injury. But anyways, let's hop right into the Podbate, brother.
Yeah.
So let's make our predictions. This is gonna be our Podbate right here.
Yeah.
Real versus Chelsea. Who's winning that?
I can't.
Mr. Chelsea fan.
I can't.
You're
like,
gonna abandon your team?
I mean, I'm basically going like it's my team versus my favorite freaking player of all time. So it's kind of tough.
Who's your favorite player of all time?
Zizou.
He's the coach. He's not on the pitch.
Zizou's my guy. I can't.
Okay, who's your prediction?
Chelsea.
Who are you picking?
Chelsea. I can't go
Chelsea
against
over Real.
I can't go against Chelsea, bro. Chelsea's my gang. Like I can't go against Chelsea.
I'm picking Real over Chelsea. So what are we gonna do for your bet?
How is that a bet? That's not even a fair matchup.
No, we're betting something right here. You pick Chelsea. I'm picking Real. So if you're wrong, you have to do something.
This guy's so salty, bro. But whatever, I'll do something. I'll do whatever the fuck you want me to do, bro. Get your salty ass out of here. Someone toss him some salt. Get his salt ass.
You think you're Salt Bay, bro?
Yeah.
You are pretty sexy, bro. You could be Salt Bay. That's fair enough.
Thanks.
What am I gonna make you do? What am I gonna make you do?
Bro, you ain't even got no idea, bro. That's not even a clear matchup right there, anyways. Like, I'm only going for Chelsea because Chelsea's my team. Realistically, we all know Real got this, but Chelsea's my gang.
Would
bro.
you shave yourself bald?
Right.
And wear your bald head on the podcast.
This guy thinks I'm gonna shave my shit bald for a podcast.
You won't do it?
No.
Wow, what a bitch.
He thinks I'm gonna shave my shit. Yo, where the fuck is your team in the Champions League anyways? You're out here talking shit about my shit.
Bro, my team's in Europa. I'm an AC Milan fan. Yeah. We haven't done shit.
You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of asking me to shave my head, bro, when your team.
Bro, your team just bought a bunch of players for this season. Shut up, bro. Y'all got what? Who you got? You got Timo. Okay. You got Thiago Silva. Okay. You got Ziyech. Okay. You got Chilwell. Bro, y'all got Mendy. You guys paid. Who do we have?
It's your
Donnarumma.
It's your fault.
Donnarumma. We have nobody.
It's your fault. Your team was possessed by the Italian government, and now the Italian government dropped the team, and now no more money. No more money. Is that my fault? Yo, that's not my fault.
Okay. Would you shave your head if your bet went wrong?
I'm not shaving my head for no fucking body, bro.
Okay.
This guy thinks I'm gonna shave my head for this, bro. We're talking about Chelsea, Real right now. Real needs to make it to the finals, anyways, bro. The only reason I'm going for Chelsea because it's my team. I've been rooting.
You could just pick Real though.
No, bro, it's Chelsea. I can't go against Chelsea. Like, would you go against AC Milan even if they face freaking Juventus? No, you wouldn't. So shut your fucking ass up, bro.
If it meant to have to shave my head bald, yes, I betrayed them.
Oh well, what does that say about your friendship? God damn.
Well, if you're talking about the Leafs, then I wouldn't because that's my favorite team in all of sports.
Oh.
But AC Milan, I would make that sacrifice.
I can't make that sacrifice. Sorry,
AC Milan has no player on the team right now that I love.
What?
Actually, no, that's not true. I like Tonaldi and I like Donnarumma. But other than those two, I don't care about the squad. I don't give a fuck about Zlatan.
So because the Leafs are your favorite team in all sports, you won't do it. But Chelsea's my favorite team in all sports. The Lakers are definitely not. The Leafs definitely are not. The Boston fucking Red Sox are not. Who else is it, bro? It has to be Chelsea.
Okay.
That's what I thought. Just such a ass up, bro.
What can I make you do? So you're basically not going to do anything if you get this bet wrong.
Bro, the odds are against Chelsea anyways.
Okay, so you're betting and you're not going to do what I asked you to do is what you're telling me.
I'm not betting. We can bet PSG mentally if you want.
I just asked you if you bet if you're wrong that I can make you do a challenge, and you said yes.
What would you want to make me do, bro? I'm not shaving my head, that's for sure.
Well, that's what I wanted to make you do, but you said no.
All right, so there you go. You already got my answer to that.
You have to wear your mustache like Hitler for a podcast.
This guy's fucked up, bro. You're so crazy. It's insane. That's how you know. That's how you know I'm not gonna do anything. That's right there.
Wow, you're a bitch.
Hold on. You got Real knowing damn well that we all know that Real's a better team anyways.
So why don't you just pick Real as your pick?
I really have to explain myself again.
So then you could just avoid this whole challenge.
Yo,
just pick Real.
Yo, what's
pick Real.
Yo, what's been in your glass,
pick
bro?
Real.
Why would I do that? Why would I go against my team? I've been rooting for these guys since the Didier Drogba days. Since before you even knew about soccer, bro. Since before you even picked up a freaking FIFA freaking controller, bro.
Fam.
What?
Do you know how long I've been watching soccer?
Oh my god, bro. We're really gonna
since 06 when your national team lost to mine. So suck it, bro. We got that final championship. Zizou a dit quoi? Coup de boule, and he got the hell out the pitch, bro, and we won.
Yeah.
So suck it, bro. I've been watching soccer since 06.
I don't think
06. And y'all, what did y'all do? Took an L.
I don't think that 06 championship is something to be proud of, bro. That.
Of course, it's to be proud
No.
of. Italy has more national championships than France.
Okay, but when was the last time Italy has done anything in soccer history? When is the last time Italy has done anything in soccer? Please tell me. 06? That's embarrassing.
No, not 06.
When?
We went to the 08 finals and we went to the 11 finals too.
So 08 finals, who dealt with you? Spain?
Spain.
That's embarrassing. 11.
Spain is embarrassing?
Bro, who the fuck?
We dealt with Germany right before that, did we not?
Who the fuck was on? Yeah, you dealt with Germany, but you lost to Spain.
Where was France?
What?
Where was France?
No, but you dealt with Germany, but you lost to Spain.
Where was France?
Yo,
But Spain is one of the best national teams in the last like 20 years.
Now you're talking shit. Now you're talking
What?
shit.
They won like a shit ton of worlds and a shit ton of Euros.
No, they didn't. They won 1 world and 1 Euro back. That's it, bro. Like, come to us. Sit the fuck down. They didn't win no back-to-back shit.
That's pretty special, but after 4 years.
Germany did the same thing like 2 days ago, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, bro, chill, relax. Y'all deal with Germany, but you lost to Spain.
Italy's a better national team in history than France, and also I'll have to say
in history, but the last time they did something was 06.
In history, bro. They're a better team than France.
In history, but the last time they did something was 06.
06 when every tournament is every 4 years is not a bad fucking record.
That's pretty fucking bad, bro. That's 15 years ago. That's 15 years ago. What happened to that team, bro? That team's trash.
They got old.
Exactly. All your legendary players are done for. Who's your next superstar? Nobody. Insigne, petit boy. Petit.
The team's looking rough. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. The team's looking rough.
Yeah.
Yo, you got the advantage right now, bro. You got to play like Kylian Mbappe, bro. You're pretty comfortable.
You know about it.
I can't even lie.
You know about it.
I can't even lie.
You know about it.
Whatever, we all know
you know about it
when we face each other in the finals.
Yeah,
so
it's nothing to be proud of.
Shit,
nothing to be proud of, bro.
Suck that shit, bro. Of course it's to be proud of. We won a World Cup.
Nothing to be proud of,
We won
bro.
a World Cup. I went back to the motherland that very same year. 2006, I was in Italy in the summer. It was litty. I was walking the streets.
Which guy?
Motherfuckers were out here drunk, smiling.
How you proud
partying,
of a team?
Celebrating.
This guy literally insulted a man's sister and mom on the pitch, and then they won
Bro,
the
do you know
game.
how bad people talk shit in sports, bro?
Okay.
Do you know how much people have definitely said that very same shit? Zizou's soft.
Oh, okay, Zizou's soft, but he's the one that got the coup de boule on it, and then he ended up on the pitch, and Zizou's a soft one. Come on, bro. Okay.
Yeah, coup de boule. He took the coup de boule. He was on the pitch.
He was on the pitch.
Even if Zizou stayed on the pitch, y'all still would have lost that shit.
Oh,
Y'all still would have lost that shit.
You see, look at him. He's not even saying that with confidence.
Of course I'm saying that with confidence. If Zizou was on the pitch, y'all would have still lost that game. They went to OT with Zizou on the pitch. When Zizou did the coup de boule, it was overtime.
What's your point?
It was overtime.
What's your point? And then Trezeguet hopped on the pitch. He missed that penalty. But if Trezeguet was not on the pitch, Zizou would have taken that penalty. That would have been money. What do you mean?
What's the guarantee that Zizou's scoring?
What?
Zizou scoring? Are you sure? What if Zizou missed? Then it's the same result.
Zizou scored a penalty in that same game, bro. Like, come on, man. Zizou don't miss penalties. We're talking about Zizou here.
Y'all, there's 11 players on the pitch. These French motherfuckers really think one player makes the difference. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. As if Italy didn't deserve to be there.
This guy just said that one player on the soccer pitch does not make. This one play on the soccer pitch does not make a difference. But yeah, you're
Let's
out here calling KDB the best freaking midfielder of all time, or the best midfielder in the world right now.
I didn't say that.
You said
in the world right
yeah. So
okay, let's move on.
He doesn't make a difference. He doesn't make a difference. He doesn't make a difference.
He makes a difference.
All right, that's all I need to say.
Let's move on.
All right, bro.
Let's move on.
All right, bro.
Y'all still lost, and that's what history remembers. Y'all lost.
Y'all lost. Your team's trash.
You got an L.
Your team's trash.
You got an L.
So Italy's trash right now, and AC Milan's trash right now. How does that make you feel in your soccer world?
I mean, I don't watch soccer that much anymore, so that gives you that answer.
Wait. So
yo, Chelsea was trash until this year. Don't even hate.
So why don't you watch soccer? Because Italy's trash and AC Milan's trash. So none of your teams are up there right now, and you want to talk to me? Get the fuck out of here!
It's okay. We got a cup, bro. We got a cup. That's all.
AC Milan got a cup.
AC Milan got one Champions League. Okay, can we leave that alone, please? Stop attacking me. Stop attacking me. I'm an Italy fan. I'm an AC Milan fan. I'm a Leafs fan. I got enough to deal with.
Yeah,
I got enough to deal with.
Don't make me wish bad upon freaking the Leafs too, bro. Just to see your ass cry.
Never do that.
You sure? You sure? I might want Boston to deal with your fucking Leafs. You never know, bro. You never know. Just the amount of shit you talking right now. Mr. AC Milan, Mr. Italy. Fuck out of here, bro. This motherfucker's sucking. I ain't seen the freaking shine bright like that in a minute. You haven't seen the sun, these motherfuckers. You haven't seen the sun. Your best potential was El Shaarawy. What happened to El Shaarawy? Party. Balotelli, where is he? Party. Party. Balotelli, pew pew, bye bye. Yeah, fuck out of here, bro.
Yo, don't worry, bro. This World Cup, you think Zizou's doing the same shit for you? Nah. He's doing shit.
My motherfuckers are going back to back. We're
back to back.
We're about to win this Euro, and then we're about to go to freaking World Cup and win that shit again.
Y'all about to win this Euro? I'm picking Belgium for this Euro.
Don't embarrass yourself.
Pick a Belgium for this Euro, bro.
Don't embarrass yourself.
Anyways. Okay, can we move on to the Podbate already? Can we move on to the Podbate already, please? Because we're already at freaking an hour and 20 minutes. Excuse me. So can we move on to the Podbate?
I just have one more thing to say. Someone please roast this guy in the comments about AC Milan and Italy, please, because I feel like I've done enough. I'm allowing all of you listeners to roast this guy.
I dare you. Okay. Y'all probably don't even watch soccer. Suck my dick. Who you a fan of? Man United? Y'all are trash. Who else are you a fan of? PSG? Y'all pay to win. Suck my ass, bro. Anyways, let's get into the Podbate just now, brother. Semifinals predictions. So we already got into it. Real Madrid, Chelsea. I'm picking Real. You're picking Chelsea?
Yeah, that's my squad still.
You picking Chelsea? Alright, bro. I'm gonna come with a challenge for you, bro. You don't want to shave your head? Alright, bro, pussy. But alright, bro. I'm gonna come with a challenge for you.
Call me.
PSG, Man City.
PSG. I got PSG. PSG. Easy. My bad, my Man City boys, but PSG.
That's a quick debate. Especially without De Bruyne, PSG.
Even with De Bruyne and PSG.
With De Bruyne, that's close.
No, it's not.
That's close. It's not?
Who the fuck is stopping that duo of Neymar and Mbappe, bro? They're not like.
It ain't about that, bro. Who's stopping an attack with Sterling, Mahrez, Aguero, Foden?
Bro, Sterling hasn't been performing, and all the Man City fans will tell you that. Aguero is nowhere to be seen, and all the Man City fans will tell you that. Bro, Neymar and Mbappe cannot be stopped right now. Bayern has a better defense than Man City. Facts or no facts?
Facts.
Exactly. And yet, Neymar and Mbappe were still able to deal with that Bayern defense. So you think they won't be able to deal with Man City's defense? If everyone's healthy?
I think that's a 50-50 matchup. But I'm picking PSG. But I think it's a 50-50 matchup.
I don't know, bro. I got PSG watching the motherfuckers. PSG are going to make it to the finals, and it's going to be PSG Real in the finals. Hopefully not. I want Chelsea to make it there, but it's going to be PSG Real, and then PSG is going to take it, and then boom.
I agree, but we'll wait for the finals predictions when the finals decided. All right, bro. Let's move on to the final segment. That was a pretty quick pod bait, but the matchups are kind of. It is what it is. Let's go to overrated, underrated, bro. So it's your turn this week to give me some overrated, underrated picks, brother.
It's funny because a lot of my people that I have in that overrated, underrated, we mentioned them today, but it's okay. We'll hear whatever this motherfucker got to say, Mr. Italy and AC Milan.
You lost to my team, bitch.
Yeah, in 06.
Wasn't that long ago when we were alive.
15 years ago, bro. You didn't even know your ABCs
We were
at that
alive.
time. You didn't even know your ABCs at that point, bro.
I didn't know my ABCs, but I remember going out of the grass, sliding on my knees as if I was a fucking soccer player and screaming to the heavens, bro. I had a glow-in-the-dark Germany jersey because that's where the World Cup was hosted. I remember that shit very clearly. I remember that coup de poule. I remember Zizi. For all the y'all that don't know, in French, Zizi is basically penis. So Zizou, not Zizi, but whatever. Zizou, he still looks like a Zizi la tête là. But Zizou, I remember that motherfucker getting cheesed when he could have won a World Cup, giving a motherfucker coup de boule, getting it the fuck off the pitch, and we won that shit. We won that shit, my guy. Andrea Pirlo, Daniele De Rossi,
look.
Fabio Cannavaro, Gianluigi Buffon, Totti.
Look. You're talking about history, but no one on that team has more than one World Cup. When Zizou, when he made it to that finals, he already had one. It's like
so they're equal.
It's not even about being equal. It's just embarrassing that they had to diss him in order to get onto his last nerve so he could get the fuck out the pitch so they could win. That's just so sad. That's so sad. That's so sad.
Just get into
That's sad.
Because we're never gonna agree on this.
That's so sad.
This is an argument that me and KB and our other boy have been having because he's also a French fan. Every French and Italian fan will never agree on this series, but all that matters is who won at the end of it and who walked away with the championship.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's get into overrated, underrated. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. I don't go all night.
Mr. AC Milan.
Bro, it's almost 4 a.m., bro. Hurry up.
Yeah. Number 1, Tyler Bozak.
Tyler Bozak, overrated or underrated? Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, that's what I said about that World Cup.
That's tough. Tyler Bozak. I'm gonna give him very slightly underrated because he was really good as a Leaf, especially Flozak. You don't remember the Flozak days.
No, go.
But they called him Flozak because he had long hair and my motherfucker was on point.
Alright.
But yeah, Tyler Bozak, slightly underrated because he was our first line center for a long time. He's definitely not a first line center, but the Leafs were kind of ass.
Yeah.
Played with Kessel, played with Lupo, played with Kessel and Van Riemsdyk. He was pretty nice, bro. He was doing his thing. I loved him as a Leafs player. I love Tyler Bozak. I'm going to remember him fondly for the rest of my life, so I'm going to give him slightly underrated. Who's next?
Jake Paul. What you got to say about your boy Jake Paul, who just freaking knocked out the boy Ben Askren? Let me remind y'all.
Okay, that's what I'm going to ask you, because there's two different answers depending on the question.
Oh, my God.
Are we talking about Jake Paul, the personality, or Jake Paul, the businessman?
We're talking about Jake Paul, the boxer.
I'm not asking that. Okay, Jake Paul, the boxer. Underrated.
Okay.
I don't like Jake Paul as a person, but he's a pretty good boxer. And whether that fight was rigged or not, he trains, he does his thing. He's a pretty good boxer. He's got some good striking. He's a decent boxer. I don't think if he went against an actual boxer he would win, but as far as these celebrities go, he's gonna win every time because he actually trains boxing.
All right. Kevin De Bruyne, huh? Mister, he's the best midfielder in the world.
If you asked me this question 2 years ago, I would have said underrated. But I feel like people recognize who Kevin De Bruyne is now. So I'm going to say properly rated. I feel like people know who Kevin De Bruyne is and know what his value is.
Yeah,
and I think he's the best man in the world.
Yeah, he's a pure Chelsea product, that boy. But I mean, I'm not even going to get into that. Jason Tatum.
Underrated.
Good call.
Underrated.
Really?
I think Jason Tatum has the potential to be a next top 5 player in the league. It just depends on how long it takes him to put it all together and string it together.
Ben Askren.
Ben Askren is going to be underrated because of his of his knockout against Masvidal and then this knockout or this TKO against Jake Paul, because Ben Askren, as far as a wrestler and an MMA fighter goes, is a pretty great fighter. He was 19-2 before this Jake Paul fight.
Yeah.
He was a one championship. I think it was one. I don't know if it was one or Bellator, but he was a one or Bellator championship champion. He was the reason why people were so hyped with him joining UFC was because he was a champion before and he was a pretty great wrestler, Olympian, gold medalist wrestler, I think. So as far as mixed martial arts goes, especially wrestling, the aspect of wrestling alone, underrated. But because of this knockout against Jake Paul and his fastest knockout in MMA history against Masvidal, which the guy took a flying knee at him. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter how great of a fighter you are. If you're a wrestler and you're looking to go straight for the legs at the start of the fight and a motherfucker tosses a flying knee at you, you're going down. So all of that considered, he's underrated because people, as far as on the biggest stage, on the MMA stage, as far as UFC and on this Jake Paul fight, he did not perform. So people are going to diss him.
Yeah.
But if you look at his actual career and build up and who he is as a fighter, underrated.
All right. Last but not least, my star of the week, the young boy, babyface assassin, Steph Curry.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard because I want to say like 50% of Curry fans would overrate him and the other 50% of haters would underrate him. I'm going to say Curry is underrated because I think Curry's a top 10 player of all time. And people would probably not agree with that. But I think Curry's a top 10 player of all time. Based on his scoring, how he's changed the game, what he's done to the 3-point shooting. All of that considered. Like, literally, Steph Curry's only flaw is his defense. Everything else, passing, shooting, taking it to the bucket, all of that is elite. So, I'm going to say underrated.
All right. You said what you said. Y'all heard it here first. He called Steph Curry underrated.
Alright, brother. You still got something in your glass or nah?
Nah, both my glasses are empty. I got water though.
Hey, yo, pour something up for the end of the pod.
I ain't got no chase, man.
Yo, what chase are you talking about? We ain't drinking alcohol in here. We're drinking Coca-Cola.
Kids, don't do this at home.
Don't do this at home, children.
It's fucking 4 a.m. I can't believe we're doing this.
It's okay, we're gonna play FIFA after.
I'm gonna go do.
It's Saturday night.
I'm gonna go do the illegal stuff Dog 4 doesn't want me to do after this.
Don't say that, bro. Cheers, brother.
Alcoholics. I don't even know if I want to take the shot actually.
What shot? Oof. Thank you so much for listening, people. Subscribe, like, all that good stuff. I thought this was a pretty fun episode. Let me know if you want to diss AC Milan or Italy in the comments. Go ahead. Go ahead. I challenge you.
Y'all better, bro, because this motherfucker want to talk about soccer when his teams haven't been doing nothing.
I'm going to show up in a pink wig next episode because I lost this Bayern versus PSG matchup. We'll see how Chelsea Real ends. But how about, you know what, bro? I'll think of a challenge for KB, but if you guys got a suggestion in the comments, go ahead.
Wait, hold on. Let me just say this, though. Remember how we were arguing about PSG and Bayern? You were so convinced that Bayern was going to beat PSG, weren't you?
No, I said I think PSG is going to win, but I could see Bayern taking it. I could see Bayern coming back.
Son, you're going to have to put the clip.
Go back and play the video. Go back and play the video. I'm confident. Go back and play the video.
You're going to have to put the clip about how you were telling me that Bayern is going to take that before the first leg. You were telling me that Bayern's going to take that.
Before the first leg, I thought Bayern was going to take that.
That's when
I thought Bayern was going to take that. But after the second leg, when you shut out the challenge, I stuck with my argument, even though I thought PSG was going to
I was talking about the challenge before the even first leg, bro.
Okay, whatever.
So he was talking shit to me about Bayern taking it to PSG, and I said that's not going to happen. I'm not talking shit about Real not taking it from Chelsea. That's it. You see this? It's okay, bro. It's okay.
Yo, why did you decide to copy my outfit today, bro? You want to match me? You fucking bitch.
We all know you're trying to be like me, bro.
I'm trying to be like you.
Bro, we all know you're trying
to be like you.
I stand 6'2". How tall you is?
I'm 5'11", bro. I'm 5'11", bro.
When they say they're 5'11", they're really 5'10". Remember that. Toronto boys, they know that shit.
Yo, let me take this off. I'm not a Toronto boy.
He claimed.
I'm an Italy boy. Italia, bro.
Fanta Bush.
50%. But anyways, all right, yo. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast. We appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll catch you on the next one. KB, hit the peace with me. Hit the peace with me, brother. Peace, 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 peace. Take it easy, people.
Chirac.
See you on the next one. Take care. Hit me with a little ad-lib, KB. Take it easy, people.